Hello Aries, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, we're doing one that we haven't done in a while here. It's the reading called You, Your Friend, and Your Foe. The last few weeks we have focused primarily on y'all as individuals, so we're going to do something a little bit different this week. We're going to ask about the energy of you, your friend, and your foe. It is my intention to tap into 3 separate energies, but there are times where you is you. Your friend could be your energy if you're doing what is for the highest good of yourself, and then the foe can be the energy if you are not doing what is for the highest good of yourself. All right, Aries. Oh, and sometimes it can also be, because there's 3 energies here, you may resonate more with, maybe you're like, no, I think I'm more the friend, or I think I'm more the foe. But it's my intention that you are the first pile that I am pulling out. Aries, you, your friend, and your foe. Well, let's get started, Aries. We're just using the tarot this week. Aries. Your energy, Aries, this is 7 of Cups. You're like, what should I choose? Which is the right cup to choose? Maybe there's a lot of options that you're considering. Maybe there's a lot of possibilities here. You're not sure. You're thinking about all the different nays and yays of things around you. It's interesting though, right? Like, because all of these cups are face down, so you can't really, it's almost like, do I flip it or not? Do I investigate it or not? You can't really see what's in those cups. You have to take a little bit of a chance there, Aries. All right, what is your motive right now? Your motive is, wow, romantic, the Knight of Cups. You're like, well, who? So like, who will I be romantic with today? I don't know. Who will I be romantic with today? Your motive is the Knight of Cups. And what is your motive directed towards? Your intuition. How? Okay, that makes a lot of sense. You're like, I don't know which one to pick. They're all face down. They're all face down, Cindy. I'm just going to have to go with my intuition. No, literally, like, look at it. It's like the energy of someone who is at, like, I don't know, the supermarket. Should I approach that one? Maybe I should approach that one. I don't know which one I should talk to. Okay, your friend, let's see your friend. Your friend's energy, your friend's motives, and what if your friend's motives directed towards? Aries friend. Aries friend's energy is the betrayal. Betrayal. So your friend is going through some type of betrayal, or your friend feels betrayed here. Now, it's because I don't know, because Aries is like, well, I'm going to go and see what all the possibilities are. And your friend is like, well, what about me? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with your friend, but they've had, there's also a death of the ego here. So what that means, right? Maybe, I don't know. This is kind of looking like Aries is looking at their options. That's exactly what this is. Aries is looking at their options. They're keeping an open mind and open heart here. Their motivation is, I want to say, it is like romantic, or it's just to be open with your heart and trust your intuition. Like, that's what going to, where's this romantic or trusting your heart energy? What is it directed towards? And it's interesting. Your intuition and decision, maybe it's trusting your heart when you feel indecisive. So your friend has got the 10 of Swords. What is your friend's motive? The 3 of Wands. What's that interesting? They're walking on what looks like sand dunes, and they're taking their, they're standing at the edge. Maybe they're just waiting for something. I'm just going to wait here. 3 of Wands is waiting for their ship to come in, as something that they have planted seeds in, and for that to manifest for them. So the 3 of Wands is their motive. What's the motive directed towards? The King of Cups. Like, what is coming in over the ocean? It's coming in over the ocean. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. This kind of looks like to me that you, I don't know if this is something that has gone on between you and someone else here. And it looks like 2 people going their separate ways to me. And it looks like you are literally like looking at your options and your possibilities. but you're doing that from a heart space. Like you're utilizing the Knight of Cups energy. Like where can your heart go? Where can your heart flow to? And right, that energy of the Knight of Cups, you're directing that towards, maybe because you don't feel like you can make a choice here. It's like, I don't know what to choose. I don't know who you are. I feel like I'm picking up on an Aries who's got like all these choices and options all around them or something. Maybe this isn't romantic. I don't know. Like, this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be just sort of like approach in life. But then you have a friend here who's, right, they're looking on the horizon for, now, okay, they're looking out on the horizon for what? Towards what? To someone with a lot of emotional depth. Not necessarily Aries right now. It's not. So I don't know what has happened here between you and someone else. They're your friend. See, what's also funny, because you're at the beach. You're at the beach, but your back is turned checking out all of the cups on the shore. What is your foe? Wait, we're gonna shuffle it. What's the foe's energy? What is the foe's energy and the foe's motives, and what are the foe's motives directed towards? The foe's energy is the Four of Pentacles. The foe is like closed off, not looking at anybody. The foe is literally hanging on to their money. They're hanging on to their money. They ain't, no, not doing. And what is their motive? The Knight of Wands. I'm going to go have a good time. Going to explore. And what's that directed towards? Healing. The Four of Swords. Healing. So, okay, I don't know who this foe is. The foe is definitely doing their own thing. Foe's motives. It's the Knight of Wands. It's closed off. The foe is closed off. Not engaging. The foe might be having, I don't know, there could be some sort of financial obstacle that the foe is going through. It's just because the Knight of Wands can also be, for me, it can be a card that talks about like our mojo, our drive, our desire, the energy that we have in the day to get her done, or, you know, because it's directed towards healing. The Four of Swords, healing. It's a strange energy to have directed towards the Four of Swords. They're very polar opposite. Well, it's funny too, because the Knight of Wands is really the polar opposite of the Four of Pentacles too. Motive. I don't know if the foe is feeling stuck. Well, there you are. You're reading the bottom. There you are. The Emperor. All on your own. There you go. Aries. Okay. Let's go to the teeny tiny tarot. What are all these options, Aries? This is actually reminding me when I was picking out pumpkins at the grocery store. They had orange pumpkins with green like lumps all over them. And then they had like these gray pumpkins and green pumpkins. What are all these options, Aries? The Seven of Cups. A lot of options. There's like 4 cards have come out. The Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's 4 options here, I guess. The Chariot is, it feels like an option of, right, where the heart moves. Where the heart moves you, kind of not having a stuck emotional energy here. So I don't know if these are like things or people that you're looking at. So this is an energy that moves by the heart. Now the Two of Pentacles is juggling options or responsibilities here. So it could be somebody who's busy, but well, I can try to make the time. And the Seven of Swords, this is somebody who is being either sneaky or they're not kind of using their mind very well. And the Wheel of Fortune is, well, we don't know. It's sort of like, it's like that surprise. Who knows? It could be anything. It could be anything. It's, yeah. Or it could just like, well, whatever God gives me. Maybe I'll just stand here and see if any of these cups blow over. And if the one that blows over, then maybe then that's the one that I'll pick. It's sort of like chance. It's a feeling of chance. So that's interesting. I want to say based on your energy that I'm seeing here, your motives, the Chariot is probably the best option. Now, this could also be like you deciding what is the best way to move forward. What is the best like decision for you to make in something? Your motives, the Knight of Cups. Oh, you want to be that romantic person. Well, maybe even this, what the friend is looking for. The friend is like, no. Get the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Wow. This is somebody who wants to be really clear with their heart and their mind. That's what your motives are. So putting that in and talking, wow, this is like straight up. This is a straight up Knight of Cups with this. This is like somebody who's written a poem, but wanting to make sure that you understand at the end exactly what it implies. There's no room for interpretation here with this King of Swords. And right, the page of Wands, it's like trying to speak from your heart. This could even be like you trying to like, well, how do I speak from my heart? What is the best way to approach something? Should I hide what I'm thinking, or should I expose my feelings? Should I play two sides of something here? Maybe I should just leave everything up to chance. Or do I just go full in with my heart here? Right? And so your motive is, I want to say, to be really expressive of yourself. This is what your motive is to be understood both emotionally and factually. To move something forward and to really say it, to express it, and to be fully understood. I'm thinking your friend, I don't know if the friend is maybe coming across as, it could be a friend that doesn't think that you care, or it could be a romantic possibility here who doesn't think that you're interested. And it's almost like you're figuring, okay, well, how do I, because here, right, Aries is very kind of like, it's funny, well, they're all wands, the Knight, the Queen, the King. This is Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands. But any of the fire signs are kind of like that. Like, they're really driven by their passion and their desire and their excitement. But it's almost like you're trying to lead with something different here from fire. You're trying to lead. So maybe it's, you could be a water sign. You could have a water sign in a sun placement, and Aries could be your moon or your Venus or something like that as well. Some of you could be coming to this with an Aries and Venus, or your Venus and Aries. Is that right? Your Venus and Aries. This really is somebody who's trying to figure out how they can speak from their heart and really be understood. Your motives are directed towards, maybe, I'm kind of wondering, maybe your motives are directed towards somebody who's indecisive here, somebody who's not sure. The Two of Swords. The Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Eight of Swords. This could be somebody who's younger than you. I feel like it could be somebody who's younger than you, somebody who's less experienced, which is funny though, because you look like you're trying to maybe, I don't know, you look like you're trying to do something that you don't have a lot of experience doing, or you're out of practice. Eight of Swords. I feel like this energy, this is almost like Aries wanting to make a big gesture to someone and make sure that they're really understood where you're coming from here. Like, it could even be a situation where you have a friend and maybe there was something going on in this friend's life and you were sort of absent and you didn't mean to be, or you're like, well, maybe I didn't show up the way I should have. I don't know. Because there's a friend here that's like, wow, Aries has really betrayed me. Or somebody, who knows? Maybe it's not you. Maybe someone else has betrayed this person and you're trying to show up and say, hey, I'm really speaking from my heart here. So this is somebody that is unsure. So like your energy, your motives are directed towards someone who is unsure here. So the Ten of Swords is the friend. And the Two of Swords. That's it. You're trying to talk to this person. The Two of Swords and the Sun. Don't let the sun go down on me. Don't let the sun I'll see. Fragment of two. That's funny. It's Elton John. Elton John's an Aries, I think. Don't let the sun go down on me. That's really interesting. That's no. Just got. Never mind. Okay. You're an Aries. You should get that joke. There's a double meaning to what I just said. Anyways, that's not. This is the romantic Aries over here. I just really honestly feel like that this is this person. Because what is it they're looking? So this person is betrayed by they feel betrayed by the truth, or they feel betrayed by the sun, by their intuition. How is this person betrayed? What? I feel like it's just continuing to show me who this is. How are they betrayed? Betrayed. Not portrayed, but maybe. The Page of Cups and the Five of Wands. How are they betrayed here? I want to hold the cards like this. And look at this. It's almost like somebody who's not seen. It's like, hello. And then there's this group of fighting here. There's a lot of energy. Like, oh. I don't know why. Maybe it's time for a puppet tarot, but it is. It's like, I can't. Hello. All this energy in front. Hello. They were betrayed by somebody who didn't really show a lot of emotion, or it's almost like somebody who tried to step forward with their heart and then got like some type of conflict. Yeah, it's almost, yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it looks like. Somebody who tried to maybe even make something better, or I don't know. The Page of Cups into the Five of Wands, it honestly feels like somebody who's just trying to open up, but met with either a lot of aggression, or there's conflict or competition. So, right, this person is walking on the sand dunes, and then their motive is the Three of Wands. This is really interesting because I feel like this person is looking for someone like you, but it's almost like they don't know it's you. There's a part of you here that is unseen. You just look like the Knight of Cups right now, but that's like your motive is to be the Knight of Cups, but behind that, like supporting that energy, is the King of Cups and Swords. So this is that real emotional depth here that person is looking for. On the horizon, their back is turned to you. Both of their cards, their back is turned. It's like this. Your cards are over here, but if I turn it here, your cards are over here. See, they're not looking. The Three of Wands is this person's motive. The Three of Wands. The Strength card, and what flipped here? And, oh, the King of Pentacles. Okay. And it's directed towards the King of Cups. Who's your daddy? This one is like, are they looking for daddy with the coin, mama with the coin? They're holding out. This person is holding out. That's what they're doing. This person is holding out. I want to say, though, somebody stable, somebody responsible. Oh, that would make a lot of sense. This faux energy isn't going to be any good for anybody with this Knight of Wands. That's not... So this person is holding out. That's what they're doing. The friend is holding out for stable, reliable, dependable. Yeah. And their motives are directed towards a King of Cups. A King of Cups. Somebody with a lot of deep feeling and emotion. The Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and the Four of Cups. Interesting. There's your card. There's your card. So maybe this person is aware of your deeper feelings. Friends' motives are directed towards deep feelings for Aries. It's like you and this person have really deep feelings for each other. Although I don't know who, you're like the Seven of Cups. Like, I don't know. Maybe this one, maybe that one. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like looking at somebody who's like on like dating sites or something. I don't know. Like, in what circumstances do people find themselves, I have all these choices, I don't know which one to choose. This friend, I feel, why, okay. I think they, no, I don't think, I know that this friend, maybe, oh my God, is this person trying to make you jealous? Now I'm getting at, is this person trying to make you jealous? They're holding out for a King of Pentacles here. That's what their motive is. And it's directed towards you. But you're not holding the King of Pentacles energy. It's kind of like the friend wants you to notice something about them. I'm going to be honest. Like, you're not, I don't think you're picking them. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe this friend is, maybe you've only shown up like in a small way emotionally with this friend. Because with the Lovers card too, it's as if this friend is trying to do something here. Either, I don't know, either to make you jealous or to wait until you're more stable. And I don't know what that could mean. You don't look unstable. The Seven of Cups is, oh, somebody who's kind of like dreaming and fantasizing, no? That too. So who's the Four of Pentacles? This foe is the four. It's almost like the foe's like, I'm not even in the picture. Don't even pay attention. Like, the foe is not even looking in anybody's direction as they lay on the table. All looking that way. They're all looking in a complete opposite direction from you and your friend. They're not even interested. Not even interested. So, well, let's just check on the foe. So I think whatever this foe is, they've gone somewhere else. The Four of Pentacles, the foe. The Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Wow. Okay, the foe literally looks like they can see that somebody else is in love. That's, wow, were we getting like this really romantic stuff? Are you guys out there having romances? What's going on? Because like even, yeah, interpersonal, I know people are going to get upset. Interpersonal relationships. I'm telling you, if you don't like it, you better talk to God. 99% of the time, I do an open private reading. They don't tell me what they want it to be, and it'll always be about love and interpersonal relationships. I'm telling you right now, God wants us to have good relationships, even bad relationships, so we can learn to have good relationships. I'm gonna lie, but that's the way the cookie crumbles with Spirit. So Spirit is in here talking about some foe who's literally closed off. I think because there's something going on between you and someone else here. And the foe would like, no, I'm not even going to participate. I'm not opening up. I'm closed off. They're anxious about seeing someone in love. That's exactly what that looks like. The foe is anxious about seeing somebody in love. I don't know who's in love. I think it's you. Well, it might be the friend too. The Knight of Wands. What your friend's motive? No, the foe's motives are directed towards the Knight of Wands. Maybe, okay, maybe the foe is going to go like, you know, boing boing hopping. Say with the Knight of Wands to do some like healing. I don't know. The Knight of Wands. Maybe they're going on a philosophical exploration. The Knight of Wands, the Ace, okay, the Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. The foe's motives. Let me see what this Four of Swords. They're directed towards the Four of Swords. It's just such a weird thing to direct towards the Four of Swords. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Where it is again. Okay. Now, the foe is in the process of trying to stabilize themselves. I don't know why. I don't know if you shook somebody up here, if your friend shook somebody up. But the foe is trying to stabilize themselves. It's kind of like the sense of adventure has come out of the foe. The sense of adventure has come out of the foe. I'm telling you, I'm reading this thinking, man, you guys have such fascinating lives. What else? What else? Oh, that's it. Like the foe literally is almost a non-equation in this read. Who does the foe see that is in love? Who's the foe see is in love here? Okay, we got the Ace of Swords landed on the King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. I don't know, it's weird. It's like somebody that they're distant from. I don't know. I still don't know if that's you or someone else here. They see the truth of something. So, I don't know. Why are you the Seven of Cups? Let's ask that. Knight of Cups came out again. I don't know. I think it's more like how to make a romantic gesture. The Ace of Wands. There's Aries. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like you're like, okay, I need a good idea here. How do I make a romantic gesture? This is totally like something going on here. I don't know. Maybe you can see yourself as the friend or the foe in this one too. They're all fascinating. But you're okay. So the Seven of Cups is maybe not necessarily you're exploring a lot of different people and options. I think it is trying to come up with a great way to be romantic. Like, what is a really good showstopper here to make a romantic gesture? That's you. And now, if we look at the cards that came out earlier when I asked, like, what are all these options? Instead of looking at them as options, the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. That looks like, okay, trying to really turn around a period here of not being that smart. Not being that smart with romance or romantic gestures. Aries. I don't know. I just think that Aries is kind of like, how do you know if Aries likes you? Well, if you have to ask that question, they probably don't. Because Aries is just like, I like you. I really like you. You're fucking amazing. They'll just tell you. They'll just tell you. But this is almost like you're trying to, I don't know. Like, well, how do I tell them, like, why I like them? It's kind of cute. I don't know. The Five of Cups is at the bottom. Disappointment. The disappointed emperor. The disappointed emperor. I'm going to go do the extended, Aries. In the extended, I am going to ask, what is the unexpected coming towards you? What is the unexpected coming towards your friend? And what is the unexpected coming towards your foe? There's 2 options in the description below if you'd like to follow me to the extended. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.